Good evening, OWLS family. Hoot hoot. And hello and welcome to everyone who watches the replay. Good evening, Alexander. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Good evening, Angel. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are y'all doing? Good evening, Perlio. Welcome into chat. Yep, all the fellow Hooters. Hoot hoot. How are y'all doing? I gotta adjust this. Y'all hold on a minute. Me and Junior come flying in at the last minute trying to get stuff done. Good evening, Cece. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Wait, what about an herb basket? I don't think I posted that. I'm missing something. Good evening, Deborah. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest, Mama Owl is moving slow today. No, not yet. No, I did not get outside to do anything. I am so tired. I was up till 5 this morning finishing the Blackberry jam. Well, I passed out at some time. I think it was around 3ish when I was trying to upload this morning's video. I woke up at 5, found myself asleep sitting up. So I went to bed. Had my alarm set, beat the alarm up by an hour. Moved in here. I've had 2 naps today off and on. So, nope, I haven't got to do anything. I will get on that hopefully tomorrow. Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? No, no. I got plenty of coffee, y'all. Good evening, Nurse by Nature. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Debbie. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh Lord. Good evening, Deborah. I think I missed you. Hoot hoot. Welcome in the chat. But yeah, no, Mama Owl just tired. Look, I drink just about this one. Luckily, was Dunkin' Donuts. I know, expensive coffee, but there's a story behind this. I called it at our local Dollar General. They was having some kind of big. I think they were just trying to get rid of stuff on clearance. It was on clearance for $3.49 a bag. I didn't buy it then. I go back in later, and it was half price of the markdown price. So you better believe I got the 3 bags that was left. This one is Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut. I got a candied almond, 1 bag of candied almond. But usually what I drink is community coffee. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Ha ha ha! You watched my video. Oh, that's great. But yeah, I prefer community coffee. I'm not gonna lie. Dunkin' Donuts is good. I despise Starbucks. I just cannot stand Starbucks. But yeah, the community coffee. I every once in a while I like flavored coffee. I like the praline pecan is amazing. The community coffee one. Community coffee Mardi Gras cake, the king cake one. Oh, that's good too. Uh, Caramel, stuff like that. Yes, if people actually took the time when they drink their Starbucks, roll it around your mouth, let it rest on your tongue and in your mouth for a little bit and swallow, you will taste that it's burnt. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I'm not sure if I said it or not. I want to make sure I cover it. Yeah, and plus Starbucks is just too expensive. That Starbucks is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't like them. Period. Don't like them at all. I do not like Starbucks. Good evening, Charita. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Ooh, I bet you can't. Don't you get choked? Oh, but yeah, no, I am tired. Me, Junior, and Lyle. Um, when did we go? What's today? Monday. I think it was Saturday. Man, we went on that Ridge Runners Adventures. I'm considering opening up. I had an opportunity to make a video, y'all, but I didn't. Y'all would have died laughing. But I'm really considering the three of us, me, Junior, and Lau, having a tour guide, Ridge Runner Adventures. Well, the thing is, we when you driving all on the ridges, you call ridge runners, also known as hillbillies. But yeah, we're ridge runners. I prefer the the ring of ridge runner because well, we're in the ridges of the bottom part of the Appalachian Mountains. Yes, it does come. They don't teach people correctly. The ridges of the Appalachians do come into northeast and little below us into Mississippi. They go into Alabama. They go into Georgia. Lord, where we went to get those blackberries, no car would have made it unless it was massively mud grip tires, and lifted like higher than a pickup. That's the only way the car would have made it. I'm still kicking myself for not doing that video, but yeah, let's just say we were bottomed out. Yes, yes, but it couldn't be a very wide monster truck. Yes, a lot of the blackberries, especially the tame ones, because of all the rain is affecting their taste because a lot of people don't know too much rain or too much water does weaken the flavor of the fruit or the berries. Oh yeah, we're still here. Lord, me and Junior were having a blast. Lyle's apologizing to us. And I'm like going, stop, Lyle. Me and Junior are having a blast. The tractor cavalry had to come and get us. And I told Lyle because he kept telling us he's sorry. I said, look, you have no reason to be sorry. Me and Junior are absolutely enjoying ourselves more than you realize. And then after he left, he texted me again, I'm sorry. I texted back, will you quit? We're perfectly fine and enjoying ourselves. I said, the only time you need to be sorry is if some Appalachian booger comes up here and eats us. Then you need to be sorry. Good Call of Duty. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? No, we had a blast. We there for a little bit. We were kind of wondering if the tractor cavalry was going to be able to get us out of that slight situation. Yeah, you're ready to go at it again, ain't you? Oh, it was great. It was great. We had a great time. And then Lyle was worried about Junior because that to him was a little too rough for him. Junior's just like Junior was just like beside himself. He was excited. And Lyle said, worst case scenario, we will call Med back if he needs it. I said, oh no, Lyle, let's not go there. I said, he has been already med backed once. I said, he is not allowed to be med backed again. That has been took off of his bucket list. Good evening, Gigi Deb. Hoot, hoot, you made it, darling. How are you doing? But we had a blast. I wished I would have made the video, but Lyle wasn't there, so I didn't ask for, I couldn't ask permission to, be able to film the truck. Let's put it like this: them back tires were buried, y'all. Too much rain on a normally packed road. It slid, and yeah, buddy. And we were on top of one of the tallest ridges here, down here in our area. And the worst part about it is what they call it's a razorback ridge. So you really don't have a whole lot of play on either side. But you know what? It might be I have a delivery. Y'all might have to look at Junior for a while. Aunt Angela got chicken stuff. Yep, delivery. Oh, oh. I'll be back. Y'all look at Junior. Don't get in no trouble, Junior. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay. Okay. And yep, so you see, I have a skirt on, y'all. I have not pants this time. Oh, okay, I'm back. Pearlio said you're looking good tonight. Teresa said, good to see you smiling. Now I got the hiccups, y'all. Oh, You think Junior ain't no trouble? Yeah, a little sneaky little gremlin. Yes, he is. We were just plotting with Junior. It ain't easy being cheesy. But no, Aunt Angela has had done an order. She got a 50-pound bag of scratch grains for the chicks when they get done with their chick starter, and 2 cans of mealworms. So she said since she couldn't raise chickens, she could sure enough help me feed my chicks. Oh yes, they are. Them little chicks are spoiled rotten. I have 2 now that will come up to me and let me love on them. I'm gonna try to get them all that way. Good evening, Sister Tammy. Welcome in the chat. Hoot. How are you doing? The big deep. Yep, know that one all too well. Know that feeling all too well. Yeah, but she's probably got that well water. That stuff comes out like ice cubes. Soldier fly, the black soldier fly worms are good too. Yeah, we're supposed to get. I'm hoping they hold off until after the live stream. We're supposed to have thunderstorms again. Rain every single day, y'all. Oh, thank you, Tammy. You're looking mighty fine. You'll have to watch the beginning and listen to what the 3 ridge runners. I was calling us the 3 amigos there for a while, but I like the 3 ridge runners better. I love rain too, but when you're getting 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 inches worth in a day, it gets a little rough. It gets a little rough, and plants are not enjoying the roots being just saturated. Yes, wet clay. Yep. But no, you should have seen the delivery man. He was here earlier today. This is what's hilarious. I don't understand how these businesses don't go out of business. All right, Tractor Supply has delivery. The mealworms, now she ordered everything in one batch. You figure it's all going to come from one store. No, the 2 little cans of mealworms came from Tupelo, which is 45 minutes south of us, give or take. The chicken scratch that was just ordered came from Booneville. That was 2 different trips the same man made. Yep, or just let them play in the compost. Oh, I know it does, Xander, but still, Lord, 2 trips this one man made. Real nice man. I just shocked the daylights out of him. Even though I'm tired as can be, I wasn't about with my hands. I wasn't about to try to carry that 50-pound bag of food into the house with my hands. He comes walking up by the car, and I said, "Here, just flop that on my shoulder." "Are you sure, ma'am?" I said, "Yes, honey, I can handle it, believe me." And he flipped it over. I said, "Yep." I said, "Because right now I couldn't do it with my hands if my life depended on it." So told him thank you and I appreciate what he's done and everything, and come be bopping back for chat. Oh, I'm gonna pay for it later, Nurse by Nature. There's a good chance I'll pay for it later. I just hurting enough now. I don't even realize if I was to get hurt. I'm paying for going blackberry picking, and I'm also paying for being on my feet so long making the jam. But you know what? I push through. Mind over matter. My body's going to do what I say, like it or not. And it can just fuss. I don't care. Good evening, Polly. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Woohoo! There you go. Yes, it's Canadian blue wild lettuce. What are you waving at? Oh, you're waving back at Gigi Depp? Well, you have to wave big enough so they can see you. Wave your fingers like you're live. Yep, but also that can also get me in serious trouble too. Yeah, it does get very tall, especially if it's in good grass. Did you pull it out of the ground or did you cut it? Good evening, Gloria. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? All right, did you flip it upwards? Because when you cut wild lettuce, you have to flip it up, point it up, so all the medicine doesn't come running out of the stalk. Lord, that's a special kind of haircut there, Pearlio. Man, they got all fancy. Good, 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 Polly. Yes, that's old school. Gigi Deb's waving at everybody that's coming in the chat, baby. And Gigi, he thinks you're waving at him, so that's why he keeps waving back. They're huge. When mullen gets big, it gets big. And Lyle's been telling me before long we're going to be going on another adventure. And I done warned Lyle. I said if we do the Ridge Runner adventure like this one, I'm videoing it next time. But he's saying the mullins done started shooting up its spikes here, so we're going to be making mullen flower oil. Yes, yes, it's getting about that time. I'm worried things are coming in faster than they should. Oh, that's good, Polly. Good. I eat anything, I'm gonna be in trouble. Listen, I was a happy woman because after Lyle finally just stopped trying to get out, I looked down. I was going to open the door. I looked down in the side pocket of the truck. There was a roll of toilet paper. You have no clue. You have no clue how happy I was right then. I'm like going, I am safe. Does a mama owl go in the woods? You betcha. Tammy's waving at you. Way back. I knew I was safe once I, saw the roll of toilet paper. That's okay, Terminator. Hoot hoot. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing, darling? I didn't miss anybody, did I? But yeah, after making the jam, I figured out each batch took 4 cups of mashed blackberries. Now I threw in about a cup of whole blackberries because I like my jam chunky. Yeah, that was 24 cups of mashed blackberries. Now, I did put 2 or 3 cups in the freezer that were kind of whole berries. So, and let me tell y'all, that bowl is massive. But yeah, I can't even get into my garden. It's just so soggy. And plus, I gotta finally get my tiller working. No, you can keep at it, Xander. No, thank you. We've been close. We've been close. Um, we've tap danced 94 and 95 a couple of days. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Them horses on them really mucky, muddy days, them ankles can get really messed up. And of course, they can get stuck too. Yes, we hit the jackpot. But I'm just thankful to have them put up. Me and everybody on the way home after stopping at Lyle's house to lock the tractor back up and everything. Yeah, no, we were up right at 90, 91, 90, 91 today. Uh, Lyle told me that was the last of the blackberries. He didn't want to see no blackberries again. I'm like going, sure, Lyle, sure, sure. And he gave me his bowl of blackberries because I had to suffer with Junior in the truck. Me and Junior had to suffer in the truck. I said, I don't know about you, Lyle. We weren't suffering. We were dying laughing. I was videoing. We were enjoying the sound of silence. And I mean silence. Junior got to see his first firefly of the year. And then that female hummingbird just come out of nowhere to visit us. Hey, I had to take the blackberries. He wasn't going to let me say no. All right. When was it? Was it the last night? Yeah, it was last night. I got a text from Lyle. We're going to let it dry out about 5 days, then we'll go back up there. I so wanted to say, what happened, Lyle? I thought you didn't want to pick no more blackberries, that you were done. Paid the toll. No, he don't. He's such he worries because of Junior. Junior was dying laughing. He was having a blast. He just couldn't say how he was enjoying himself. You was having fun, weren't you, baby? Wait, you was about to say no. Was you enjoying yourself? All right. But yeah, yep. He wanted to know, did I get it all done? Okay, Terminator, you take care and have a blessed evening. We'll see you hopefully Thursday night. Thursday night might be iffy, y'all. Maybe, maybe not a live stream. But yeah, I told Lyle because he called me. Um, he's been having some health issues. We ain't figured out yet what if he was bit by a spider or not. But he ended up having to go to the doctors. I didn't say nothing because he didn't tell me. And then when he did tell me, it was a week later. But I told him, I said, next Blackberry adventure, I'm going picking to make wine. I told him, I said, I am jammed out. Blackberry jam, I am jammed out. I said, I want to make several big batches of wine, and I want to also pick some and dehydrate them. Good evening, Joy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? But y'all just don't realize I am so jammed out. I am so tired. But I also know what's the matter? I'm also, she's waving hi to the person that just come in chat, baby. You gonna wave back at her. All right, Gigi Deb, he's gonna wave at you anyway. Because I've tried to tell him you're waving at people coming in the chat. He thinks you're waving at him. He wants to make sure that you are waved at, Gigi Deb. Yes, I would love to be picking blueberries. That's the jam. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my wild blackberry jam, but equally, I love blueberry jam. I don't make much jelly. There's a few things you do have to make jelly out of. Other than that, I make jam because I don't like sugar water. I like um, I like fruit. Oh, kettle popcorn, that's some good stuff. Yes, that, or I also make mushroom stock with onions and garlic and seasonings and a little spoonful of that mushroom powder that I use to make the capsules with. Can those up. Oh, CO Bounty Sister, welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? I've been wanting to make the Mahonia, also known as Oregon grape jelly. Yes, I have. Oh, listen to Gloria. She already got the wine going. But yeah, next Blackberry Adventures is going to be for blackberry wine. I haven't made tomato jam, but I did make tomato jelly. It really is not like jelly. I've got that recipe in my herbal cookbook I need to revamp and redo and get it reprinted. Um, what I use to make the tomato jelly, V8. Let me tell you, that makes some amazing jelly. It really does. Oh, Gloria, I don't want to hear nothing about no wild blueberries. I do not believe they actually exist. Interesting, Alexander. Just be careful. It's the tomato jelly is good on biscuits. Really good. You know how you do the pepper jelly on top of cream cheese. It's good that way. It's good once towards the end of pork loin or chicken breast being done. Smear a little bit on there. Yep, I took a chance of going to federal prison up there in Maine because I sat there and ate every blueberry off that wild blueberry bush. Oh, just great, just great. Cause see, all my life, a lot of the owls know this story. All my life, I've heard Maine, the land of the wild blueberry. We thought it was something amazing when we had anything with wild blueberries in it. I finally get to go up to see my twin sister by another mother up in Maine. Not a wild blueberry anywhere to be found. None. Until we went to that state park, Fort Pillow up there. There was one wild blueberry right there, little bitty thing it was growing on the wall of the fort. I told her, I said, I hope you got bail money. I sat right down. I said, you want some? She says, oh Lord, no, I'm not coming between you and them berries. I sat there and ate every one of them berries and I did not care. So, yeah. Good evening. Let's see, did Red come in? Wait. Yep, there she is. Good evening, Red. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? We do if we plant it. We have to plant the mahonia. I have seeds for it. Up there at the other house, I had just planted all kinds of mahonia transplants because they were killing them at the botanic garden. I said, let me have them. So I didn't get to bring any of those with me. Oh, there you go. There you go, Bounty. Good evening, Jay. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. So, yeah, after I left Maine, after that, and I was there for 10 days. One bush in 10 days. Yeah, I'm not going to say how I feel about Maine. And their lies about wild blueberries. Good evening, Stephen. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? I'm going to get some rest tonight. I have a video all ready for tomorrow and a short. And yeah, me and Junior going to be, well, Junior wants to, he ain't been able to watch enough TV today. So I'm going to let him watch some more TV Oh man, I'd like to be picking rose petals. I missed out on that. Now, what I was taught as huckleberries is different from what other people are taught. There's garden huckleberries and then there's wild huckleberries that are the same size or a little smaller than wild black cherries that grow on a bush. Yeah, I love huckleberries. It just, my God, it takes forever to pick enough to make a batch of anything. Good evening, Carol. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Uh oh, what did I miss? You got married on your birthday? Happy birthday and happy anniversary, Red. Where's my notepad? Ah, wait a minute. Yep, here we go. Come on, right. Ha. Oh, that sounds good, Bounty. That sounds good. Yes, no looking in the bucket as you go to pick huckleberries. It will drive you crazy. Good evening, Mudman. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh, there you go. I think it's a tree. I think it's a tree. Yep, you missed it. No, I don't have any Mahonius Oregon grapes. Hold on, y'all. Oh God, I don't need to be bending over. Um, I did up at the other house because I got a lot of the little saplings that were growing um around that they were trying to kill. But oh, no problem, nurse by nature, no problem. Yeah, I need a day off. Me and Junior just need to go somewhere and have fun. Besides, see, he started laughing about to go having fun. Yeah, because I think that's what they use over in Ireland to make shillelaghs or walking canes. Ain't that the truth? Slip sliding away. But yeah, there Mahonia Oregon grape is not hard to grow and very medicinal. It needs nitrogen. It needs some fertilizer. And or you might be overwatering it, but I know for a fact it needs nitrogen. Good evening, Monica. Welcome in the chat. Hope I didn't miss anybody. I wouldn't know what to do if I had a day off, y'all. I wouldn't. But yeah, wait for the Mahonia berries to get blue and slightly soft. You got to make sure that they're ripe. I don't know if you heard me, but welcome in the chat, Jay Hoot Hoot. Oh my God. What's the easiest way to lose 1,000 calories? Forget you put the pizza in the oven. Oh Lord, that kind of joke is like an abomination for Junior. This man, I don't know where it comes from. He has an inner Italian somewhere. Somewhere. Lasagna. Garfield doesn't stand a chance against this man. Pizza. Spaghetti. Yes, this man here. The one that everybody thinks is innocent. Go ahead, laugh. I feel you laughing. See, look, he's got the smirk on his face. Yeah, Deb, even if I was off on vacation, I would still be foraging and looking for stuff. You better believe it. I know those blueberry plants that I used to have, keyword used to, um, they ignored 20-degree below zero temps. Those flowers completely encased in ice, thawed out, and still made blueberries. If I wouldn't have videoed it, I never believed it. Good evening, Forest Girl. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? It's because they probably need some cow manure, chicken manure, some kind of really good nitrogen in the soil. Oh, Lord, y'all. Let me tell you, I cannot say how thankful I am. Last night I was doing the blackberry jam, and it's like, oh crap, Junior, I gotta cook dinner. I totally forgot about it. So I cheated. We had instant cream potatoes, and then I opened a jar of the canned chicken breast and mixed some English peas in there. I think that was it. I heated that up, made a gravy, put that over the cream potatoes, and we had just sat down to eat. Lyle calls me. I got something for you. I said, okay. He says, I'm coming up the driveway now. I'm like, all right, all right. He brought us a gallon Ziploc baggie, a little over half full with hush puppies and fried catfish. That's what's for dinner tonight. Me and Junior's done decided we don't care if it's cold, if it's warmed up. We don't care. We're eating it. Yep, 101 in the shade. Yep. Now, y'all be careful about it being that ungodly hot. Don't, if you're going to pour anything over you, lukewarm water, you pour that cold water over your head, you're going to throw your body into shock. We got a little over a half of a gallon Ziploc bag, Alexander. That's gonna be funny. Everybody might get a half a hush puppy. Oh, he always is like that. Gloria said you look like the cat that ate the canary. In other words, you're looking all happy and smug. Good thing. Good thing. He didn't understand what I was trying to explain to him. He's screaming shotgun. What has two legs but cannot walk? A pair of pants. Listen, I don't know if I could get away with eating the hush puppy chips. Lord, let me tell you, sometimes I'm my own worst enemy at times. I've been, I was sitting here resting off and on, not today, but last week, eating croutons. I love to snack on croutons. Apparently, I tore my gums up. Didn't think anything about it. I don't just gnaw them right away. I let them sit for a little bit. Let me tell you, I must have tore my gums up really good because it was one night I forgot what I cooked and I put some Franks on it. As you know, I put that shit on everything. Commercial, y'all. You know the commercial. Uh, Let me tell you, I took one bite, I was fine. I took that second bite that had that Frank's on it. Those gums lit up, and I'm like going, my God, what did I do to myself? Wait a minute, what did I miss? I missed something. Oh, I haven't made any salmon patties in a long time. Oh, beignets. Yep, I need to make beignets. I just haven't been feeling it. I'm telling you. Oh, there you go, Xander. Okay, Bounty. Oh, thank you, Paulie. Thank you. Yep, I've got so many emails I've got to answer. Every time I try to get enough videos made to get them, lined up to post, something always comes around where I get re-caught back up, and it's like crap. I had a leeway there. But the only thing I could think of, Perlio on the hush puppy chips, is if you make the big hush puppies and slice them up and dry them. That's the only thing I could think of what a hush puppy chip would be. Thank you, Polly. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the teas. Now, those are my mixes. And that's why I tell everybody the Kapoor, or no, the temperate Tulsi is so amazing. It makes amazing tea. And I got Tammy uh addicted to it. The temperate Tulsi, that tea is absolutely amazing. And it's Tulsi is an adaptogen, and each one does multiple, but each one's just a tiny bit different from the other. Sorry, y'all, didn't mean to, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. Not gonna lie. But I also know another thing. What's getting to me is, well, y'all know I got a really bad back. I got the broke hip. Um, I'm doing some acrobatics to harvest these blackberries. I'm telling y'all, I'm coming. I need to video them. I'm coming across 10, 12, 14 foot long wild blackberry canes growing, weaving themselves up into the pine trees, loaded with blackberries. And we've had so much rain here. The wild blackberries are huge. Well, bigger than they're way bigger than they're supposed to. Yes, 1 tablespoon per cup. Yep. Good evening, Ladybug Silv. Welcome into chat. Who how are you doing? But yeah, now I'm gonna tell you before I go for a breathing treatment because I want y'all to see my face. I'm a picking blackberries. These are wild blackberries, so we're off in BFE, y'all, or hoot and hollers, the ridges and the hollers. Lyle decided to go up the road in front of the truck. I went down, and this really ain't a road, but it's a road. I went back. I started on the left side, got far enough away because I don't like to leave Junior alone for long, especially out in, BFE. He can't really fend himself from, them Appalachian boogers. And yes, there are some. All right, I'm coming back. I'm coming up on, if I'm going from the back of the truck, I'd already harvested what I could and reach on the left side. I'm coming up the right side, which would have been the left side again. Um, I had to stop. I had to take a moment I found a wild blackberry. I'm wishing I didn't have a pocket on my shirt and I didn't have pants on that had pockets. I'd gave anything if I'd had my phone on me. I found a fully ripe wild blackberry, bigger, round and bigger long than a mulberry. I just stood there. I broke my rule of not eating blackberries while you're picking. I had a moment there in the wilderness enjoying the biggest wild blackberry I have ever seen in my life. Yep, I just didn't think about it. Junior was up there protecting everything. But yeah, that was the biggest blackberry I ever seen in my life. It was up there. Y'all have seen the tame blackberries that I have. It was up there with them size wise. And you better believe it, I just stopped what I was doing. I put the bucket down. I leaned the hoe because you take a hoe with you to pull the branches down or pull them closer to you where you can pick them. I just had a moment with that massive, giant, wild blackberry. It was good. It was tart. Didn't have much, just a hint of sweet. But man, pucker factor. But I was never so happy. I wish I could have took a picture of it first. Oh, believe me, we were. That's not the only thing that runs loose around here. We got, you can call them Black Panthers. The old folks used to call them painters. We got wild hogs. All right, baby, where you going? Is that better? I think that was better. No, I got a hoe. You scream loud enough, you'll scare the bear away. Yep, readjusting. But yeah, no, we got painters, also known as Black Panthers, feral hogs, bears, multiple different kinds of, we're just going to call them boogers, not things out of your nose, two-legged, four-legged kind. Um, there's lots of coyotes, a lot of stuff. And believe me, I'm not backing down from a black bear. It's going to know what fear is by the time I get done with it. The only one I'd have to worry about is an old sow, uh, female black bear. If she's got cubs, then I'm going to be really careful on that one. Yeah, four-legged boogers. Feral folk, absolutely, Gloria. There's a lot of things people, laugh and joke about. Native Americans didn't lie. They have a lot of legends, a lot of stories. You got to remember, Native Americans didn't fear factor their kids, but they raised their kids to know what was in the woods. There's a lot of things you have to watch out for. Pearlio, you're right over there by. Yeah, there's people who's come up missing in Great Smoky Mountains from the, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park because of feral people. Yes, yes, they do exist. And you do not want to come up, you know, near them. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bounty. Lord, yes, let me get this book out. Anybody else need prayer requests? Okay. Give me a minute, y'all. That's awful young. And I am sorry for your loss, Bounty, because I know that's hard on you too. And y'all were best friends for 58 years. Lord. Man, he was married for 48 years. That's how you're supposed to do it. I know you are, Bounty, darling. I am sorry for your loss. But you had his friendship for 58 years. That's usually unheard of for most people. You got some amazing memories. You got some amazing, sorry, wasn't meaning to laugh, but I'm thinking of, I know you, Bounty. I'm thinking, Lord only knows what you two got into. When the minute you type mischief, I'm like going, oh Lord, I know you two got into some trouble. But yep, I will be coming out. It'll probably be tomorrow uh, on the prayer list. Yep. Hey, the bail money only happens when it got really good and you couldn't cover your tracks. You know you done something good then. Or either you done something you shouldn't have. But usually when bail money has to be used, something was worth it. Your nose. Yep, means you got caught, but it might have been so good you couldn't hide that you was the culprit for doing it. Good, good. Because my grandmother was a firm believer. You laughed and rejoiced at a death. You paid homage to that person and you cried at a birth. She was adamant about that. Oh yeah, Junior's a smirker. He's sneaky as can be, y'all. We always have bail money on hand. But yeah, if there's bail involved, there's a good chance. Now I'm not talking about doing anything really bad, nothing like that. But you done something so good that they could not keep from knowing that it was you. Hey, I'm doing breathing treatment, y'all. Uh, oh my God, look at that. Look at that, Xander. Ah, crap. I tried. Hold on. I'm going to try. Let's try this. Make Xander happy night. There you go, Xander. Absolutely, Cheryl. Absolutely. What are you doing, baby? What are you going to your chair? On, sit back. You had 5 or 6 there for a minute. It looked like the rising sun. Let's see, can I get it? If I do it anymore, I'm liable to give myself away, so I got to be careful. Yep, rays of sunshine. Oh, I didn't get to tell you. Oh God! After after we were finally pulled, well, they got after the tractor cavalry got the truck out of where it was buried. Slowly, we pulled the truck down to the road. Now, Lyle had to go to the house to get the tractor because we weren't that far from where he lives. And so his brother drove the tractor. Lyle drove his brother's truck. And Lyle looks at me. He said, "You think you could drive this truck?" I said, "Lyle, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Of course I can drive this truck." He goes, "I don't know. It's kind." I said, "Lyle, I can drive the truck. I won't have no problem." Well, the gear shift acts up. I said, let it try. It knows better. Oh my God. Law said something else. I looked at Junior. I said, here, baby, hold my Coke. Lyle finally walked on after that. I wasn't sure of the statute of limitations. Oh my God. Oh, that's great. She was. Some of the stuff she didn't talk about because she wasn't sure the statute of limitations had expired. You know that was fun when you had to worry about statute of limitations. And see, that's what I was doing when Lyle and his brother was trying to get the truck out of the ruts. His niece was there. Me and her was talking. She's an absolute sweetheart. She really is. And she was like going, "This feels weird." She said, "It's usually me and my daddy that get stuck." She's not used to Uncle Al getting stuck. I said, "Honey," because I forgot what she was saying. And I said, "Honey, just think, this is memories being made." I said, "Do you know how many people never get to make memories like this and die laughing because of it?" And she's like going, "You're right. You're right." And oh, it was funny. They were trying to get the truck unstuck. I'm telling you, the back wheels and the rear end was buried, y'all. And I'm watching his brother try to pull the truck with the tractor. And this is an old tractor, y'all. Old tractor. And I'm watching this pine tree just sway. And I'm like, me and her were talking. I go, they're going to have to cut that pine tree down or they'll never get that truck up out of there. It wasn't long after I said that, I saw the pine tree falling over. I hollered out, "Timber!" She's busted out like, "You were right, you were right." I said, "Honey, I can't tell you how many times I had to get my daddy and ex out of situations like this." Oh my God! Oh damn, Gigi, damn, that's great. Ah, she said her and John have been together for 47 years because he learned to say yes, dear. He had one, but he had took the that gracious because I don't think the camper would have survived that trip through the bushes like we went up that ridge. He had a winch, also known as a come along and all that, but that was in the pocket of the camper that he had took off his truck. So yeah. Oh, it was great. I'm telling you, it was great. It was absolutely yeah, that truck, that camper would not have made it us busting up along that ridge. Because what it was one of those what they call a cutoff. One of the roads that they use when they cut do the cutouts of logging. Oh, that's wonderful, Bounty. You'll make it. You'll make it. You just be careful. Watch out for moose and stuff. Enjoy the trip, Bounty. You be safe, darling. Sometimes, Gigi Deb, sometimes you don't want to let the woman just become overbearing. Because if the man just says yes, dear, all the time, yeah, that gets old after a while. Once in a while, he's got to be able to buck up and say no, dear, and be able to try to win in 8 seconds or less, or at least try to win in 8 seconds. Yeah, no soy boys. Yep. But that's why I tell people relationships are not 50-50. Relationships are 100% on each side. Now, if somebody gets sick, you take up the extra. But if you only give 50%, where's the rest of the 50% going to? Oh my gracious, we were laughing. I was worried about Junior. I'm like, oh, Junior's fine. Look at him. He's got this great big smile on his face. Well, he don't need to be tussled around. Like I said, it's a little late to worry about that now. Well, Junior just busted out laughing. Now, Mud Man, don't get me in trouble now. But yep, I'm a very strong woman. But even I know when to admit when I'm wrong. I will say sorry. I will apologize or I will straighten something out. But if I know I'm right, I'm going to fight tooth and nail if I know I'm right. But now I heard a very young Irish woman last night. I was watching a short. She was very smart. I'm back. She was very smart. She said men and women are equal in many ways, but there are many ways we are not equal, and one will always be stronger than the other. And that's just something both people have to realize because it's a relationship. You're each other's rock. There's no one rock, there's two rocks. There's two rocks. And one's going to be a rock for the other, and vice versa. Relationships is a job. Sometimes it just comes naturally, and you both people are meant to be. And then there's people who don't find out about the person. I believe in I don't want no quick marriage because that's where you mess up. That's where you really mess up because it don't give the person the time to show their true colors. Ha ha ha! That's good, Bounty. But yeah, there's a difference from old school feminist and this bull crap now that they're pushing. There is nothing wrong with a strong woman unless she's a troublemaker and she doesn't let anybody else be right. I can't help it. I'm not big on mousy women. They bug the hell out of me because I never had the opportunity to be a mousy woman. I can be feminine when needed. I don't like makeup. I learned to quit that crap because all I was doing was putting on poison and chemicals only to take chemicals and poison to use to take it off. Now I will most of the time put on I don't even think I have any of my makeup with me. I don't think I have any. That's a bucket of quarter tree run for that because I'm not paying that ungodly money for makeup and stuff. My favorite perfume is like one is like $6 a bottle. The other one is around I think 15 last time I saw it. That's my kind of perfume. I'm not paying a down payment on like on a car to buy a bottle of perfume. Don't need that crap. But yeah. Oh no, wait a minute. I don't mean to sound like I'm preaching now. I'm sorry, y'all. But no, I'm not meaning to sound like I'm preaching now. But I'm old school. I'm old school. It just freaking floor caught myself. Freaking floors me. Now I'm not perfect. I do cuss. I try not to let y'all hear me. Um, it floors me when a woman don't know how to cook. I'm flabbergasted. I'm like going, your mama, your mammy failed you. I am a firm believer that when a child, before they turn 18 and leave the house, they should be able to fully run a house by themselves. Know how to clean, cook, do laundry, everything. They should be fully self-sufficient. These children nowadays, you take their phone away from them and you think they're dead. A lot of these children nowadays don't know how to survive. Well, it does floor me when men don't know how to cook too. I was just going after the women at that point. Absolutely, Cheryl. Yep, yep. Men need to. Men, there's more to this world of cooking than Vienna sausages, ramen noodles, hot dogs, pop open a can. There's more to life than that. You should know how to cook a meal. Thank you, nurse by nature. Love you too, darling. But yeah, I look at it like this. When I was married to my ex, that man, before he went to work, because I was a stay at home mom, I was blessed. He had lunch. I had his lunch packed. Dinner was ready when he got home or a little after he got home. Once in a while, he wanted to cook. I'm fine with that. Yeah, give me a break. I'll take it. I'll be happy. But I'm going to be asking what you cooking. Because some of the things Junior used to cook to scare me to death when he could cook. Look at him laughing. He scared me one day when he made a pot roast that had sweetened condensed milk in it. I'm like going, no, I'm not. No, no. He said, just sit down. It's going to be fine. I said, in your world, it might be. Now, granted, it was good. The first time I ate it, tried to eat it for leftovers. No, made me sick as a dog. Yep, that's my feminism. I am a strong willed woman. But I know when I've hit my limit and I need some help, even though I do not like to ask for help, not whatsoever. Yep, yep. But yep, I'm a firm believer that women should uplift their man and the man should uplift their woman. And I don't believe in men beating on women, and I don't believe in women beating on men. And I guarantee the first man who lays a finger on me is going to regret it. And I'm not going to let a man abuse me. I've done that once. I learned a very, very hard lesson from that one. Good evening, Amy. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? But yeah, because of that first nutcase relationship I was in, I proudly sport a broken hip that I didn't know was broke. I knew something was bad wrong, but I pushed on. It healed back wrong. But you know what? I still walk on that baby. I'm not getting it replaced because new. I've been walking on it and using it, even though it gets aggravated. I've been doing that for over 30 years. I'm leaving it alone. Yep, they always have to sleep sometime. But yep, no woman should put up with a man abusing them, and no man should put up with an abusive woman. And they need to do things. Get that crap either fixed or go your ways, because that's not good. And no man should just randomly just beat on their children, nor should a woman. Good evening, Kim. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? And if you need help because you're in an abusive relationship, get it. Get the help. Get out of there. Because before you know it, it leads to something worse. It always does. Yep, you have to have communication. That's just like when Junior came down to be with me. I told him, now I despise lying. I absolutely abhor lying. I told him, I will never lie to you and I'll never cheat on you. But there's only one time I will not be honest with you. He looked at me. I said, well, it'll be 2 times. I said, I'll never tell you what I've got you for your birthday present or if I got you one. And I'll never tell you what I have for your Christmas present or if I got you one. I said, that's the only time I'll ever be dishonest to you. Ah, there you go, Kim. Okay, Bounty, darling. But yeah, I told him, and he knows it, don't you? That's the only time I'll hold anything back away from him, is if it's a surprise or a gift of some kind. Only time. Oh my, Bounty, you're just wrong. You are wrong. That is wrong, Bounty. I agree, Gigi Deb. If you got to put your hands on one another, that's not the right person for you. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm ready to go to Bounties. My gracious, that sounds good. That sounds so good. But yeah, if you had to beat on one another, mm-mm. Now I'm not talking about correcting your children and spanking your children. I'm talking about when people just beat on them, abuse them. That's what I'm talking about. I'll bring the napkins. Okay, Bounty, darling, you take care. And you have a wonderful evening and a great dinner because, Lord, that sounds good. Absolutely, Mud Man. That's just like I told Junior, him being a truck driver. You leave that stuff in the truck. If you need to talk, that's fine. I will help you de stress. But you don't bring that stuff in the house. That's just like if you have a corporate job or you have to go, work somewhere from the house. When you leave out the door from that business, leave that crap there because it ain't worth taking it home. And yes, now a lot of things me and Junior are opposites, but opposites attract. But you got to have at least a few things that you both enjoy for it to be able to work. Good evening, Angela. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But it's to make it work, it's a mindset. You're a team. You are a team. You work together. But yeah, Angela, the feed made it. It was the same poor guy that brought the mealworms. Yes, Peach Day is coming up July 21st. Lord, I got to figure out a way to get more jars up because it was death by blackberries. I'm telling you, I think I tried to kill myself with blackberries. Angela will get a lot of blueberries as long as her husband stays out of them. He's notorious. Oh, Lord! She picked almost 3 gallons of blueberries. Oh, I'd be about beside myself. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? There's a lot of things I'm going to be making with those peaches. Um, I think I'm going to make peach jam. I know I'm going to make peach jam. I'm going to try to can some peach halves for me and Junior. I'm bringing those peach seeds home. See if I can't raise some of those trees. Going to be making wine and vinegar as well. Yeah, I might, but since Junior has had his stroke, he can't really do spicy anymore, which is just aggravating as daylights. Once in a while, I'll ask him if he wants a little bit of Frank's on something, and once in a while he'll shake his head. But Junior don't like spicy like he used to. But yeah, Angela is just what about an hour and a half west of me. She's just tickled death that we're down in Mississippi and we're safe. But I gotta clean out the little chickens' brooder tomorrow, and I'm going to video their reaction so Aunt Angela can see the little chicks eating the mealworms. Good evening, Pam. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Oh Lord, no, these peaches ain't free. No, no, no. That's from the peach truck. That Georgia peach truck. The peace and quiet here, that's what we're still trying to get used to. There you go, Jay. I'm wanting to run another batch of eggs already. I encourage y'all get your incubator, get a good one, and raise your own chickens. Now, before you try, I know Jay knows what she's doing. Before you try to incubate any eggs, you have got to make sure that they are fertile and that there's a rooster involved or two, because yeah, them eggs ain't gonna do nothing unless there's some ruse involved. Good evening, Grandma. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? That's odd, Red. Have y'all been having any weird weather? Sometimes that'll uh, bring a hen out of brood. But you should. I wish y'all could have seen me and Junior up on that ridge. We're looking around. It's so quiet. It was amazing. And then he got to see his first lightning bug of the year. And we would have never, ever guessed that there would have been a female hummingbird just come out of nowhere. And she was fairly friendly. So I'm like going, maybe this hummingbird's not used to humans, or it was sent by something thinking, or someone thinking that we were worried and scared. No, we weren't worried and scared. We was just enjoying the daylights out of ourselves. But yeah, that little hummingbird, I got a little bit of it on that video. Just amazing. I mean, yeah, we could hear a little bit of noise way off in the distance, but it was like a semi, or it might have been Lyle and them bringing the tractor for all I know. Now, I noticed on the video when I was recording us being stuck up there on that bridge, there was birds singing in the background. And when I was videoing, I did not hear those other birds. I could hear the mourning dove singing, but I don't think it got caught on the video because I couldn't hear it because somebody has to watch a blaring TV. I wouldn't know who that someone is. Now, I heard the mourning dove, and that's why I was videoing. I didn't hear the other birds singing. So that's a interesting. That has happened here a lot of times. Like when I'm outside videoing, a lot of those birds you hear, I don't hear those birds when I'm doing the video. So yeah, yeah, Angela, you should have seen the delivery guy that came back. That poor man came from Tupelo on the first delivery. Second one, he put the feed on his shoulder and started walking towards me, and I was waiting for him at the front of the car. I said, I know this is going to sound weird, just put it on my shoulder. He's like, going, are you sure, ma'am? I said, honey, I got broke in carrying feed sacks a long time ago. I said, I can carry it. And I told him thank you for all that he done, to have a great night and be careful out there. Believe me, I'm an empath and I'm struggling with what's going on back there. Now, like several comments that I've done got rid of. People very hateful telling me if it ain't my property, it ain't none of my business. People who aren't empathic don't understand. I have tried to block that crap out. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, which one? The little hummingbird that come to visit us? That was Sunday. I think that was a short. Yes, in a couple of days. I got to figure out what else I'm going to pair with. Hold on, y'all. Because I know a lot of people have not watched the gift blessing video this morning. Seahorse Dreams has blessed me with some amazing things. And I talked to her before I ever done the gift blessing video. Because I wanted her to understand the reason why I wanted to do what I wanted to do. She'd already sent me the Himalayan pink salt lamp for raffle. She sent me 3 bags of stinging nettle that she harvested and also freeze dried. Now, I'm not going to lie, I would love to keep it, but I'm not going to because I have 2 half-gallon jars of dried stinging nettle, and I have multiple mylar bags of dried stinging nettle. I'm wanting to get the fresh nettle. That's what I'm wanting. And so I let her know that I know that a lot of people, a lot of OWLS family members would love to have some dried stinging nettle because they don't have it growing. Good evening. Oh God. Twisted Zones. Let me ask, how do you pronounce your first name? Hello and welcome into chat. How are you doing? I do not like messing people's names up. Yes, I sure did hear about the black bear. I forgot to text you, Angela, about it. Okay, Nurse by Nature, you take care, darling. You have a great evening. And I'm a hoping there might be a live stream Thursday night. It might not be. But if it ain't, there will be a live stream on Monday. Timmy. Okay, Timmy. All right, welcome in the chat. Hoot, how are you doing? 'Cause I don't like to mess up on people's names. I just don't. Good night, Nurse by Nature, and have a great night. Be careful, because I know we got storms coming. But yeah, people who are not empathic, y'all need to give people a break who are, because you don't know what they go through. Sometimes you can cut it off for a while. Sometimes you can't. And the sad part of a lot of things, your schizophrenics, a lot of times they're empaths and they don't know how to, you know, they haven't been trained how to use it. I think it's oh, what's her name? Yeah, I was going to ask you about the ostrich meat. Oh, oh, what's her name? Lord, I am so bad. It's either Annie or Anna. Um, Crap, Lord, I can't remember. But yeah, you don't, if you're not empathic, try not to give people a rough time who are. Yes, yes, I was blessed and then blessed with more because it never fails. I try to wait a little while to do gift blessing video. I try to wait, and then when I finally wait enough, then I do because I wanted to hear back from Seahorse Dreams first. I wanted to make sure she understood where I was coming from because I didn't want to take a chance of upsetting her. Um, I'd be darned if I didn't post the gift blessing video this morning. Aunt Angela sends me a 50-pound bag of scratch grain for the chicks later on and mealworms. I'm like, well, good gracious. Okay, I will, Jay. I definitely will. Now, I will let you know, Timmy, that sometimes it takes me a while to get comments. I I take care of Junior. He's had a stroke. He's had two strokes and other medical problems. He can't do anything. I am the one who takes care of everything here. The army of one. Um, just give me time. I will eventually answer them. It might take a while. Yeah, but still, I like to make sure Seahorse Dreams. Well, I'm going to be doing a video on the chicks and their reactions to the first time of having mealworms. This is going to get interesting, y'all. But yeah, just everybody, if you comment, I'm not ignoring you. I just really most of the time don't have time to sit down and just enjoy answering. I am so behind on emails, it's not funny. But you can comment. I am thankful for them, believe me. Just give me time. Yeah, I had no clue. If you wouldn't have sent me that text message, I would have had no clue where it came from. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you. Yeah, but I feel like I do. Y'all took time to watch the video and comment. I might just have to, unless it's a really important one I need to answer, I might have to just start clicking like and giving it a heart. It's not because I'm being rude, y'all. I'm so far behind. But yeah, because I know they're going to go wild running around eating the mealworms and everything. But y'all don't realize people get upset if I don't answer comments. People do get upset. And plus, I like the thought that y'all took the time to watch the video. I could, comment back. I try my best, believe me. I get all turned around, or I'll get to talking. I'll get to talking, and then I have to go back and check. Yeah, that I will try to let me just correct this. I will try to do it tomorrow. It might because I've got to clean out their brooder. I got to clean out their brooder And the video, I won't post it till the weekend because I know longer videos I try to put on the weekends so people usually have time to sit down and watch it. Yeah, Angela, I heard. Yeah, yeah, I did hear about the bear. I was going to tell you and then I forgot. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're up in the northeastern part of Mississippi in the ridges of the Appalachians. So I got close. I got closer to the homeland. Good evening, Jersey Gypsy. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Welcome in the chat. Oh, believe me, there's times I fight from being rude, fight from it, but it's not. It's new people, new owl. Well, they're not even owls; they just come to cause trouble. But I've done become very immune to hateful comments. Had somebody get really hateful with me. You know what I done? I didn't acknowledge them. I just, made it to where they'll never see my channel ever again. Oh, what did I miss? But yeah, did it come? Did it come close to the barbecue? Jimbo's barbecue, Angela. Woo! That black bear I told you that come through DeSoto County, Mississippi. It was about a mile away from Jimbo's barbecue. Man, it went. I'd like to see in y'all's faces if he'd come in there and saddled up on one of those bar stools, put his little paw on the thing and wait for barbecue. It's a miracle it didn't come there. What's happening is they're getting flooded out because the rivers are so high from all this rain. I knew about the trolls. I don't know about the snorts. I haven't heard that one. Oh, every day, Nancy. They're not going to stop. Well, they stopped on the weekends and they have to stop if it goes to raining, but no, they're still tearing everything down. Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie one bit. One comes up in this yard, me and Junior going to be eating some bear, ain't we, baby? We're going to be eating some bear unless it has babies. I'm not going to bother it then. But it's almost too hot. It's almost too hot to be hunting one. Oh my gracious. Yeah. Y'all hold on a minute. Yeah, but bear grease is good. Bear grease is good. I'm not glaring at y'all. And she's just now telling you about it, Tammy? Anybody, whoo, Lord, I just got dizzy. Uh, Anybody else need to be put on the prayer request? Yeah, I prefer bacon grease, but bear grease smeared on you is what my ancestors used to keep mosquitoes off and other bugs. I will. What about your aunt? What about your aunt, Alexander? Is she doing any better? Okay, Amy, I will add you. See, I hate to ask people because apparently YouTube is limiting how big the prayer list can be. So, unfortunately, people I have not heard from in a long time, I have had to take them off. It's ridiculous that I am limited on how long I can make a prayer list. Oh, I'm sorry, Xander. Oh, for me or for you, Cece Clark? Good evening, Janie. Welcome in the chat. Ooh. Been worried about you, Janie. I ain't heard anything. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on just a minute. Wait just a minute. I missed something. I missed something. Whose name is Megan? I missed something. Oh, thank you, Cece Clark. Thank you. Oh, duh. Lord, duh. Okay, Suzanne is your cousin, isn't she? Y'all gotta remember, I don't come from big families, so I don't know all this. Oh my God. Oh my gracious. You're not heading out, are you, Amy? Okay, Amy, you take care. Now I'll let y'all know if we're gonna have live stream or not on Thursday night. I'm not sure yet. Lord, I'm spelling stuff wrong. Okay. Big hugs and love to you too, Amy, and we'll see you maybe Thursday night. If not, it definitely will be Monday. I'll let everybody know when I know. Ow. Wait, okay. Okay. Y'all give me a minute here. And I am not glaring at y'all. I'm trying to reflect the light from over there. That light's cutting me. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? Nightmare in boxes. What am I missing? I missed something. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Janie. I'm so happy to hear that. That's always a good thing. Yep, that's too old to be dependent on drugs. She still got time to live free. Good gracious alive. Okay, Nancy, you take care. Have a great night. We'll hopefully see you Thursday. Y'all look for a post. I'll let you know if I can't do the live stream. Yep, I pray for all the Owls family every night as well. Good night, Jay. You take care, darling. Have a blessed evening. Hey, that's perfectly fine. What I do, Timmy, is I get people's prayer requests. I have a prayer list, and it'll either be tonight or tomorrow. I will post it in the comments, not comments, I will post it in what used to be known as the community tab on my page. And that way everybody knows uh, who needs prayers. But yeah, I will post the prayer list either late tonight or do it tomorrow. At the rate I'm feeling now, it might be tomorrow, but it will post. Oh, I have no idea. who Herbie the Love Owl is. I laughed so hard on that one, Jamie, and I got to go outside and do a video of me opening that. It's like a big herb drying. It's got individual, it's mesh and everything. But yeah, I laughed so hard on that one. Y'all, owls are just absolutely hilarious because I never know what to expect. And then Herbie the Love Owl. I'm sorry, that was great. Ah, yep, that's true. Yep, that's true. But see, a lot of the friends I have, some I used to have, that wouldn't surprise me, not whatsoever. Alexander, yeah, believe me, it would not surprise me. I'm having a breathing treatment, y'all. Sorry, Alexander. I think you're only going. Oh, there you go. You might only get one. Hey, I tried, Alexander. I tried. Well, the only reason I removed them is I haven't heard from them since the first time they asked for prayer. It's still all in my notebooks. So, but yeah, when you have people that, come in for the first time, ask for prayer, but you've never heard from them again, yeah. Now, like I said, they all get wrote down in my book, but if I want to actually be able to put prayer requests from Owl's family members on here, I have to remove the older ones because YouTube limits how long my prayer request posts can be. So, unfortunately, yes, some people that I haven't heard from in a year, yeah, I kind of have to take those off. But yeah, I have to take them off because if somebody in the Owl family who desperately needs prayers done and I can't add them to the list, that's not going to do anybody any help. Okay, you're growing. I'm going to tell you. Did that onion that you planted, did it go to shooting up green stalks from the bulb? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what you're going to end up with. You won't end up with the onion. You'll end up with seeds, which are just as good. But yeah, the reason why it went, the bulb of the onion is the first year. It's a biennial. The bulb of the onion is the first year. The second year is when it sets seed. Okay, I will. And it's not that I'm wanting to be mean and just take people off the prayer list. If I could leave them on there, I would. But last time I tried, well, second to last time I tried to post the prayer list, YouTube wouldn't let me, told me it was too long. Hey, try Jersey, you never know, but it will produce seeds for you. It should. Yes, it's all a learning experience. Y'all hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, God. Oh, sorry, y'all. I had to cut the fan up. It's getting muggy in here. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry to hear about that, Cheryl, that they ain't letting you know anything about that. The temp outside is 74 degrees, 83% humidity. All right, you go get plants planted, Xander. I'm sorry to hear about that, Xander. Good night, Red. You take care, darling. Or you staying in? I'm glad you did too. Now Monday nights is usually we get a little serious, we have fun and laugh. It bounces back and forth. I try to keep because everybody wanted a more serious night. Thursday we have a live stream, same time, same owl channel, but it might not happen this week until yeah. Yep, celery. I love fresh celery is so good. Janie, try it. There's one that does the heat doesn't affect them. Now they're weird. I'm not going to lie about it. They're weird. It's Chinese celery. A lot of times I get them at this packet of seeds at this one Asian market. They don't do a bunch. They don't bunch together like regular celery. It's loose stalks. From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sometimes we go a little over. It all depends on how long the owls want to talk and make me have to sit still. Oh, look at Junior. He knows I'm telling the truth. No, Chinese celery. It's totally different from regular celery. It looks kind of like parsley, but it tastes exactly like celery. Yeah, Chinese cabbage is good. Oh God. Yep. Which one are you talking about? The Napa cabbage, or are you talking about a different one, Janie? Because those are good. I still got to do a kimchi, cooking with kimchi recipe. I got a little bit left. I'm wanting to make some Korean pancakes. No, they're not sweet. They're savory. Okay, Pam, you take care and have a blessed night. But yeah, the Chinese celery grows. It looks like a big, healthy, like Italian flat leaf parsley plant, but it's not. It's loose stalks and it's celery. It's actually really good, real good. I'm still waiting to finally get my garden planted. I'm hoping maybe to God one day that my tiller will be running. I still haven't heard. I called attorneys. I haven't heard nothing back from them. So we are way past the 30-day mark for the disability. It has me really worried. Oh, that's wonderful, Janie. That's wonderful. Keep saving them seeds. Let that flower completely die back. And what you can do is sprinkle it around on the ground. unless you want to save the seeds. I've still got to get out. I've still got to get out. And welcome back, Angel. Welcome back. Yep, we do a lot of learning from one another because I'm a firm believer. You're supposed to learn at least one thing new, and you learn until you take your last breath. There is no need to apologize, Angel. I understand completely. He is, Janie. He's looking good, but yeah. Uh, August, when he goes back to the doctor, we're going to do tests for dementia or Alzheimer. His memory is getting worse every day. What? What did I tell you, Lord? Don't let a Capricorn bonk you in the head. I'm telling you, the old goat hurts. But he's looking good. I'm trying to keep him good and healthy, trying my best. I've had seeds of that. I had them sprout. They were growing good, and they just croaked on me. It's not going to be long. Here soon, I've got to harvest the cabbage, the carrots. The Napa cabbage went to seed because we went from cool to immediately hot. Let's just say Blaze, the rabbit, has enjoyed the Napa cabbage. But once the carrots come out of the tubs, I'm gonna fertilize it real good, and I'm fixing to roll with some daikon radishes. They need deep, loose soil. So once they get big enough, I'll harvest them, cut them up for kimchi, or pickle them. I love daikon radishes. A lot of people um, grow them as they're called tillage radishes here in America, but they're daikon radishes. Um, Once they're done, I'll roll again with another crop of carrots. Yes, Central Time. Yes. But they like a loose soil. Now, granted, a lot of people use them in the fields as cover crops, which is, a waste because they just till them in. Uh, they will root down. I like to make sure the soil is loose so you get bigger roots and they don't have to struggle. But if you got bad soil, you could still grow them in it, and it roots up the soil. So many people grow them and just till them under. And I just like to have a heart attack every time I see that. And I'm like, oh, Lord, you're missing out. And they don't get hot like regular radishes. They're not sweet. They're kind of, I'm not going to lie, kind of plain, but they're good. And you can pickle them. You can make kimchi with them. There's a lot of things. I'm looking forward to finally getting some cucumbers in the ground because I want to make some kimchi cucumbers. Yep, mango beets. Yep. But yeah, I love daikon. And last time me and Junior got to go to town, they were getting a little expensive at the international market. And I'm like, oh, Lord, daikon radishes are getting expensive. Oh, I know. I believe me. I know. But I have to be extra careful because unfortunately, Alzheimer's and dementia run in his family. And believe me, it's starting to worry me because when I go to, wash him up because he can't wash himself up, when I ask him to give me his hand and he's trying to give me the head on his shoulders. Yeah, not once, but 3 different times, y'all. I can understand because he has aphasia, which means he can't talk too. But it done some horrible, horrible damage. And he can't. I've been trying to. He's been bucking me. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. He's been bucking me, not wanting to exercise his hand or walk much. But let Law come over in the truck. This man will be out that door in that truck before you know it. But I asked him to exercise. He don't want to do it. He gets all excited when we're fixing to go on an adventure in Lowell's truck. The Ridge Runner Adventures. Um, but yeah, and me and his doctor had a good talk when we were there last time. So he said there's a couple of blood work tests we can do in August to see, to double check. That sounds like he's fighting Alzheimer's. They get mean, or is it's dementia? They can get really mean, and you have to sidetrack them with something else. But yeah, I've been paying attention to all of that. A lot of times when I think it's dementia, if I remember right, they get combatant, and that's what I'm worried about. I don't want to have to hurt Junior, but I will pick him up and put him down in a chair without a problem. Um, but I found out when they're starting to be really belligerent and combative, give them something fuzzy. It's a sensation thing, like a fuzzy blanket, a fuzzy animal, not a real animal, stuffed animal. Something that will distract him because I've been watching this lady who's taking care of her mama, and the mama wants to get combatant over getting shoes on or getting clothes on or socks or something like that. And she sidetracks her, and while she sidetracks, she gets it all done. Like I told the doctor, I want to just make sure, figure out what's going on with him because his memory is getting worse, y'all. He's looking better on the outside, but the inside is going downhill fast. And like I told him, I just want to make sure and double check because, yeah, I need to know what I might be facing going down the road. Yep, sensory stimulation. Yeah, they don't. They don't because they don't know what's going on. And with the damage that he had with his aphasia and everything, most of the middle of his brain just got scrambled really bad because of their lack of doing the surgery and wouldn't go in to get that. If they would have went in from the first clot, from the first stroke, and got that clot out, Junior'd be able to talk and everything right now. And if they would have actually gave him the therapy that he needed, he'd be a whole lot better today. Yep, work on it for 5 minutes, walk away, or do something different. Yep. If Junior was not given what he needed because we didn't have insurance and they just didn't care. Was that good? Was that good? You made sure you got every last drop, you know it. That's all you reach. And it wasn't there. All right, y'all. I am starting to get really, really tired. I know Junior is too. You probably need him to get out because he can't sit here in this. He's doing better, but it hurts him when he sits on the couch. Oh my God, Tammy. Oh my God, Tammy. Why doesn't anyone play poker in the jungle? Because there's too many cheetahs. Oh my God, that's good. That's good. Look at Junior. He can't hide it. Go ahead and laugh, baby. Oh my God, there's too many cheetahs. Oh, that's good. Everyone, y'all stay safe and sound. I know we got some storms we're supposed to have tonight. Uh, y'all try to stay dry best you can. Stay hydrated if you're going outside in the heat. Take Watch out. Take care of yourself. Remember to keep an eye on your salt levels. Everyone, take care. Me and Junior love y'all dearly, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. Mwah! Oh, wave. They gotta be able to see you, baby. All right. Like I said, I don't know if we'll have live stream Thursday. I will let you know. We probably won't be able to, but I'll probably have to go back to StreamYard to do Monday live stream. And in a couple of days, I'll post the um, raffle video, and because I want to pair the stinging nettle up with other things. Um, and the chick video will be out probably Sunday. Everyone have a blessed night. Know that we both love you dearly. I want to say bye. Y'all take care and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. Mwah. Mama and Papa Owl out. See y'all hopefully Thursday. We'll find out.